Big breaking story coming in Election Commission press conference today at 4:30 p.m. The poll dates are going to be announced for the 4 states and 1 union territory. This is going to be a big one as the official dates are going to be announced. 4 states going into election, 1 union territory going into election. It's one of the highest stakes battle that is going to take place in 4 states, especially in West Bengal and in Tamil Nadu as well. Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Assam, Kerala, all going into election, and of course Puducherry as well, where the Narayanaswamy government has fallen. This is going to be a big high-stake battle in the 4 states, whether it is east of India or south of India. There's going to be palpable amount of excitement amongst the voters as well. Of course, this is coming in the middle of the pandemic. India saw the Bihar elections in the middle of the pandemic, and now you've got 4 states and 1 union territory going into polls. Today, 4:30 is going to be the time when EC is going to be announcing the dates. We're going to be watching out for this date, for this timing very closely, get you all the updates and cut live to the Election Commission press conference. And don't forget, you have a date with India today, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. There is going to be a special broadcast right ahead of the announcement of the poll dates. 3 p.m. is when the broadcast begins. We'll get you the latest at 4:30 p.m. and of course, after that too, our broadcast continues. It's a special broadcast for the poll date announcement. Akshay Nath is joining us from Chennai for the very latest. Akshay, it's going to be a big deciding factor for India because you've got Kerala in the south, Tamil Nadu in the south, you've got Puducherry, then you've got West Bengal and Assam in the east. They're all going for polls, but especially when it comes to Tamil Nadu, it's going to be one hell of an election, a deciding factor whether the AIADMK is going to be able to manage to hold fort, or is it going to be the Congress and the DMK alliance that will perhaps get the voters' confidence this year around?
Chaiti, this is one of the most crucial elections that the state of Tamil Nadu will be witnessing. This is the election where former Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha and DMK patriarch Karunanidhi are not there. And, you know, at this point of time, we're seeing that every party is trying to put its best foot forward, and the campaigns have already begun. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was here in Tamil Nadu yesterday, and even he had campaigned against the DMK and the other opposition parties. So, you know, the political wave here is getting heated up, and at the same time, all eyes are now at the 4:30 p.m. meeting where a date will be announced. All the parties in the state have requested that a single-phase election be conducted here, but we'll also have to look at the technical difficulties this time around. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're seeing that the number of booths will be increasing. And India Today, while we had an access to the health secretary of the state, he had told us that, you know, a lot of precautionary measures will be put into place, and they will be working hand in glove with the Election Commission and also understanding the requirement of the COVID-19 pandemic. They will be putting every booth in a special category and working towards that. So, you know, the number of booths as it increases, the number of security forces, the number of officials who will be needed in the booths, all these will also increase. So the big challenge for the Election Commission is due to the COVID-19 pandemic as well. And this time around, with you know, a completely new set of action plan from different political parties, things will be different. And earlier, the previous election.
All right, hold on right there. Poulami Saha joins us live from Kolkata as well. Poulami, this is going to be a very exciting one with 4 states going in, 1 union territory going in. The campaign season all set to explode right there. In terms of the phases, in terms of what the polling is going to expect state by state, what is the sense that you're picking up, and what's the expectation? Like Tamil Nadu has an expectation that there should be just 1 phase. Over to you for that.
Well, the elections happened in about 6 phases the last time round in 2016 in the state of West Bengal, which is, of course, one of the most prominent states going into elections. The BJP has demanded from the Election Commission to conduct these elections in 8 phases because they believe that that will ensure that COVID protocols are followed. So a few number of people, restricted number of people at each polling booth. You can, of course, maintain people's safety, and also in terms of the law and order situation on the ground. They believe that central forces need to be deployed heavily in the state of West Bengal, which they consider to be very sensitive as far as the law and order situation in the state is concerned. So to ensure that everything goes off very smoothly and without any sort of hindrance, maximum deployment of central forces in every phase. So if you divide it into many more phases, that would increase the concentration of central forces into as far as each phase is concerned. So that's their demand. We expect the phases to be about 6 to 7 phases. As far as West Bengal is concerned, the whole month of April will be when the elections will be conducted in the state of West Bengal, but clearly a very challenging situation for the Election Commission because one, there is a security concern here in the state of West Bengal. Law and order has been an area of concern. Even going into these elections, we've seen clashes erupting. We've seen the attack on JP Nadda's convoy as well. So that has been a challenge, and that is going to be a challenge for the Election Commission, which will come into play as the sole authority maintaining the situation on the ground as soon as they make the announcement of the dates today. And of course, just the fact that there have been allegations about the administration on the ground, the police department working on the instructions of the state government to maintain their neutrality, to maintain that this is a fair and free election. That is going to be a big challenge for the Election Commission.
Right. The safety and security is also going to be a big one, especially as Pallavi pointed out, West Bengal is concerned. We've seen the kind of blood politics that has broken out in West Bengal between the TMC and the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. Stay on with us. This remains to be our top focus. Akshaya, Indrajit, Kumar Kunal, Paulami, stay on with us. This is the big story. Our coverage continues on the other side of this very short commercial break.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.